Hi, it's Brian Holloway. I'd like to take off the New England Patriot jersey at this point and take off my work that I do around the country as a corporate motivational speaker. In fact, I just like to be human and share with you an important organization that I'd really love for you to be a part of, my wife and I, both of us, and you'll get a chance to hear from Tammy in just a minute. Wings and Swords is an organization to support family who's gone through the tragedy of loss. We've experienced that personally ourselves. Tammy miscarried years ago, and it's been difficult. In fact, we learned that there is a way to go through and walk through recovery, and we didn't do it particularly well. And then last November, our grandson was stillborn, and so we're still in that rather difficult journey, and it's a day by day. We recognized during that really difficult time that there weren't a lot of resources that we really felt comfortable with. You know, there's people that think they know what you go through. They don't know what you go through. And so the idea of Wings and Swords is simply to put together an organization to come together at our place, and we can designate other things to do, but just to spend time, have dinner together, talk, share if you want. Don't share, but just to be together. And so I'd like to invite you to be part of the organization. And if some of you have different organizations and you're really caring for and nourishing and really have a gift of grace and service upon you, and you feel really this is part of your life, please come. We'd like to welcome you into the community. The doors are always open, and it's something that is part of us. Like you, we're going to walk this out every day. And it's amazing when people come together, like the huddle up in the NFL. Something you may say or something we may say to you may affect you in extraordinary ways and touch you in deep and powerful ways. And I think that's part of the healing of that God wants us to walk through together. And sometimes you don't go to the experts because they don't know. And we've all had the offensive things said to us as we've described what we've gone through by someone who has no idea what we experienced. And we're walking through all that together. I think the loved ones who we've lost would have wanted us to do this. That's kind of how I walked it out when I lost my brother 45 years ago. My brother David, and he was sick and he died of leukemia. And so I've really, from age 4, walked this walk my entire life. In fact, going through that has been my entire life. It's the mantle that built my life. It's part of the inspiration and my own sword that came out as a result of his loss. In some ways, maybe I felt like I had to live a very big life of giving and service and helping other people because of that loss. And only God knows the answer to all that, but I'd like to invite you to be a part of this. And like I said, we took off the titles, take the egos, check them at the door. This is for anyone and everyone that have gone through the tragedy of losing a child, and you'd like a group of people who understand to walk through it with you. We'll do it, and we'll do it together.